sparked the surge in the fourth quarter?
Lockdown defensively, got obviously better, the best defensive quarter we had, but I think the offense was really good too. 31 assists on 42 baskets, but 35 in that quarter. So other than that 3-point play that they got late, it would have been a 35-19 quarter. We started to guard better. Cunningham's a tough young player that, he made some tough shots. So I think overall in the game, they were making a lot of tough shots early. Overall, fourth quarter, we really kept them off the glass. Overall, that's been a theme that hurt us in the last two games. And for them to only have 10 tonight was big for us.
How important was it for Peyton Pritchard to get going, and how important for him in the season to kind of build some confidence there?
Yeah, it's huge for us. I think, obviously he hasn't got the opportunity as much early in the year with Dennis, and now with Dennis being gone, it opens up some stuff for him. Derek wasn't his best tonight, so he got more of a run there, and even when Marcus in the foul trouble, afforded him some more opportunity, and we stuck with him. He was playing well, guarding well, making shots, and being aggressive. And so, as I mentioned before, it was nothing he ever did during the season, and we're very confident in him, and the group is looking for him all the time. So had a great game, obviously huge impact. Great.
Coach, got a Zoom question here. Sorry, from Mark Murphy, please. Thank you.
Hi, Ime. Lately, you guys have won by a lot of big margins. This was one you had to fight for a little more. Just finishing off opponents in the fourth quarter. How much do you still have to see more of that from your guys?
Yeah, it's beneficial. I think early in the season, we had lost some of those or won some close games, and that's winning by 30 or 20, whatever it is. That's not realistic. Basketball is going to, sustain us throughout the season and come playoff time and all that. So to be in these tough challenges is good for us. Our execution in the fourth quarter was great. We were encouraged. They were making some tough shots. We were up 2 at halftime, down, up 4 at halftime, down 2 after the third, and we felt like we didn't play our best at all on both ends. And so we were kind of encouraged by that. We said this, put together a solid 12 minutes here and close it out, and I think we did that.
John Corrales.
Hey, Ime, what is it about this Pistons team that kind of takes you out of what you're trying to do? It's been 2 straight games now that they've been able to kind of slow you guys down offensively and cause you to play in a different manner.
Well, they're a physical group, first of all. That's kind of their identity. Win or lose, they play the same way. And, credit to Dwayne and what he's doing with them, and their guys have kind of bought into that. And so that's the first part, physical, in which we don't mind if they're going to let us play on both sides. We want to be physical as well. And then they're switching a lot of times and mixing up a few things. And when we make quick decisions against their switches, we're good. We have advantages there. We did last game as well. But when we kind of slow down and get stagnant because of their switching, it's not as favorable for us. So they do a lot of switching at times. They got length and size just like we do, and they're a physical team. So credit to them. Like I said, the record isn't indicative of the way they play and how hard they make it on a lot of teams.
How do you guys think you responded to that physicality today? I mean, was it different than the last meeting?
I think overall, similar where we pulled away last time, had the 8-point lead, I think 4 minutes, but ended up losing it. They had some big threes. What I told them was, this is how we want to play. So embrace the physicality. Don't complain to the refs, and play through it. We got into the bonus early and kept attacking and kind of took some of that physicality away by us being aggressive. And so that's playoff basketball. That's what we're going to see. And like I said, embrace it, don't cry about it, and play through it, but adjust to how they're calling it on our end and use it to our advantage on the other end.
Now, you talk all that craziness in the second quarter up to the noon start. Pistons player getting ejected, the challenge, Marcus, it was just kind of.
Yeah, it goes with the physicality of the game, and Stewart's a guy that's going to throw his body around, and it's going to get a little chippy at times. And like I said, our guys were enjoying it and clapping it up coming out, so we embraced it. Like I said, I didn't really see the play with Diallo. I guess he pushed the ref or whatever the case may be. But like I said, I don't think it's noon versus a nighttime game. It's just the way they play, and we're not going to back down from that. So it's going to be one of those grinded out games where both teams are being really physical, and that's going to happen.
What are your thoughts on Cade, Cunningham? had a good game, obviously, Toronto.
Yeah, he's a young, talented player. He's very mature for his age. When you're in college only, has a great savvy and pace to him, you know, and you can see what he's going to be, what he already is, and what he's really going to get to. Uses his body well, you know, gets to where he wants on the court, and gave us some problems as far as that. So anytime you have to blitz a guy or go after him and get it out of his hands, it's credit to what he's been doing. So we went after him a few times and try to make other guys beat us.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.